Good afternoon. I'm Richard Kim, life coach, and this is the first of 6 simple steps to change your life for the better. The first one we'll be looking at is this session, and we'll be looking at purpose, your life's purpose, being the person you were meant to be. In the second session, we'll be looking at the Wheel of Life, which is a tool used in life coaching. And it's basically getting an overview of your whole life, what your skills and interests and strengths are. Then in the third session, we'll start making a step change towards that better life by forming good daily positive habits. In the fourth session, we'll be looking at making minor adjustments to those habits that you've set up. Just tweaking them a bit. And then in the fifth, we'll be going on to how to sort of supplement that, give it more thrust by introducing a daily journal. So in that, you'll be just keeping simple notes of things that have really gone well. In the sixth and final session, we'll be looking at hugs. Huge, unbelievable, great goals. And this is where you're putting things into practice, you've discovered your purpose in your life, and then you make huge, massive goals, and then you can start doing visioning and busting your limiting beliefs, just to sort of envisage what you want to achieve in life actually happening. So we'll be doing that over 6 weeks, or in 6 simple steps. And also I'll be asking you then to just email me with any incredible incidences, coincidences, God incidences, whatever you like to call them. Some people call them synchronizations, which are meaningful coincidences. And these are things which just help show you that you're in the place you're supposed to be and going in the right direction. So, down to the first session, all about purpose. Now, I saw a very good, it was a TED Talk by Adam Leipzig. I'll put details on how to find that. Just a YouTube video, and he tells in 5 minutes how to find your life's purpose. And basically, he looks at who you are, what you do, who you do it for, and how the people change as a result. So just viewing that minute, how that 5-minute video helped help me describe what I do. So I'm Richard Kim, life coach. That's who I am. What I do is I encourage and support other people to think more deeply about their lives, and how it results in a change for people. I help change a person's life for the better. So that's Adam Leipzig. I should go back really to why I started doing life coaching. I was made redundant over a year ago, and I was sat outside thinking about the age that I've got to, and I want to be doing a job that I really enjoy. And after a bit of soul searching, I decided to go on a home study, a life coach course with Oxford Home Study, and that was absolutely brilliant. It's changed my life. It was a year's course. I finished it in about 5 months. I got excellent in every assignment, which is 90% plus. There were 9 assignments. But yeah, I've just had so many coincidences. And we'll get onto those in a later session. But I must tell you that I've had about over 240 days. I've had about 264 incredible incidences. Yeah, going back to purpose then. So you've got your 5-minute video by Adam Leipzig. I also read a book called The $1 Million Idea in Everyone. And that helps you look at your knowledge that you've built up over your life. Helps you think about what skills you've got, and then things like interests and hobbies. And I actually designed a little game from it just to come up with ideas when I was going through. So I basically had 3 different coloured dice, yellow, blue and green. One represented your knowledge, another represented your skills, another represented your interests. So you just list 6 bits of knowledge you've got. So it could be anything about teaching to astronomy to whatever. Then you have your skills, so that might be good at organising, good at listening to people, whatever. And then you have 6 interests and hobbies. So you might have football, horse riding, reading. And then each one's assigned to a different dice, and then you roll the 3 dice and you see what number corresponds to which interest or skill. So you've got 6 interests, 6 skills, and 6 bits of knowledge, things you're knowledgeable about. And then you just put the 3 together. So you might come up with, I don't know, football might be an interest. You might be good at listening to others, and you might have some knowledge on cricket or something. So you put the 3 together, cricket, football, listening, and then you just think of something that you might be good at. You might be good at, I don't know, listening to cricket and football commentaries and able to listen carefully and balance one against the other and find out what the differences are between cricket and football. You know, one might be a sort of more urgent commentary or whatever. It could be absolutely anything. But anyway, this book, The $1 Million Idea in Everyone, it helps me create a list of, it asks you what your gender is. So, you know, if I'm a man, what makes me different to other men? What makes me similar to other men? So in that respect, I'm probably gentle, less macho. But similarities are like football and sport and enjoy a drink. It also asks you to look at your physical traits, your education, your life lessons, work experiences, other talents, hobbies, relationships. And it was by putting all that process together that I came up with what I felt I was good at. And I thought I was probably good at counselling or something like that. But that was going to be 5-year training. And I found out about life coaching from a friend, and he'd been to similar type of sessions before, and he said I'd be ideal at that. So that's why I went in that direction. Now, I must just finish this session by, I started reading a book by Jessica Hewitt, I think it's pronounced, called Purpose. Sorry, I keep turning the wrong way. Find your truth and embrace your calling. Jessica Hewitt, called Purpose. And within that, I keep sort of quotes that are sort of pertinent to me. There's been so much in that book. I'm just going to read about 3 or 4 paragraphs, which have just been so meaningful. So she says, when we touch the life of another human being, we experience a sense of fulfillment, which I find to be the source of joy in its purest form. And I mean, I've had jobs that I've enjoyed and everything, but I've never felt this real sense of fulfillment, which I've felt now, even though I'm only just sort of setting out doing the coaching. It's sort of exciting me so much. She also mentioned about, I can find it, as your connection to your inner power develops, you'll begin to see miracles unfold in your life, like signposts reassuring the you that you're on the correct path and indeed being guided. And I mentioned about the 264 coincidences or whatever, which have just kept me knowing that I'm right on track. It says you'll bump into people you were just that moment talking or thinking about. You'll see signs everywhere. Your life will start to flow. And that's just what's happened to me. She also mentioned about that redundancy that came unexpectedly out of nowhere is the lifeboat ready to carry you to the pursuit of your passion. And those words couldn't have been more significant to me. So, I'm Richard Kim. My website is www.richardkim.co.uk. My email is richkimlife@gmail.com. And these 6 sessions are just an introduction really to life coaching. And if you want to develop yourself further, I do one-to-one video coaching. So you can email me and we'll have an initial chat, and I'll look to giving you a discount for your first session. So anything you'd like to chat about will be good. Right, so I'll see you shortly for the second step in ways to change your life for the better. Goodbye.